You do 2 or 3 hours coffee meeting with each fund, no? And you do 25, I would say, coffee meeting. After the 25 coffee meetings, so you meet 25 funds, then you send the whole documentation, the whole numbers. You do a due diligence, an audit with an external advisor, independent, that says that your numbers are right, are validated, so everything, it's called a vendor due diligence. Then the funds, private equity funds analyze the business, crunch the data. You can have additional meeting with some, and then it's after. This phase lasts 2 months, and after you get your letter of interest. So usually you get, several funds that send a letter of interest based on a valuation, etc. You choose the 2 or 3 best offers. And you go in phase 2, and in phase 2, so you have 2 or 3 funds that are really like going more in depth to your business. They hire some consulting firm to, analyze the business, some legal firm and a financial firm, etc. So it's the whole due diligence process. And with us, it's been a little bit different because we choose only ISAI for the phase 2 as an exclusivity because their offer were much better than the other one. And also we had a much better fit with ISAI than the others because ISAI, so usually private equity firms, they are quite old school, I would say. No, they are like not very tech entrepreneur mindset. No, it's more like old companies. And so we didn't really fit with the culture of many of those guys. No. And what's good with ISAI, originally it's a VC fund, and then they created another fund, additional fund for profitable tech companies. So more LBO fund, but for tech and profitable companies with a very entrepreneur DNA. The partner that invested in us is an ex-entrepreneur. So we felt a very good fit, no? And it's not a classic LBO where you just want to milk the cow, where you just want to, you are fine with doing 5% year-on-year growth, where you just want to extract some money from the company to refund the debt. It's a gross LBO, I would say. No, ISAI expect us to triple the size of the business. We also want to triple the size of the business. So it's a kind of different. We were a little bit a stranger in this ecosystem, and we found someone that was a little bit different from the other, and that's why we chose them.